So, Paul, there was only really one winner out there today, wasn't there? The wind.
Yeah, the conditions were terrible. Probably the strongest wind we've had since I've been here, and obviously it really did affect the game. But look, at the end of the day, it was a good point. Considering we're down, I think we're down to 16 players, although 14 of them were 100% fit. We had 2 on the bench that probably weren't 100% fit. So looking at the whole thing, it was a good point in the end.
Only one team really looked like they were ever going to win it.
Yeah, you'd say that. I don't think we was at our best. I don't think Gateshead were probably at their best. I'd like to have seen us being a bit braver with the wind at our backs and really, put a little bit more pressure on Gateshead. Saying that, I thought we were decent against the wind, and I don't think people would probably understand until you're out there in the middle of the pitch just how strong that wind was. But look, we give credit to the boys again. It's not been the result that we would have liked or everyone would have liked. Probably not the performance in front of a decent crowd. But, considering the results at the top end of the table, could be a very good point come the end of the season.
Yeah, there's certainly some strange results amongst our rivals up the top there today.
Yeah, look, the Boxing Day always seems to throw up some strange decisions by referees, some strange happenings, and you've got to look at some of the results. I think there'd have been 1 or 2 lose a few on the coupons if they'd have had a bet. But once again, that point takes us a little bit closer. We've still got a couple of games in hands on 1 or 2. And yeah, look, say we wanted to play better. We wanted a better result, but you've got to give credit to your opposition. And I thought Gateshead defended resolutely in the first half and really made a game of it in the second half.
So it's a quick change round, and we're back up at Gateshead on Saturday.
Yeah, it's like I say, boys have looked after themselves. They'll have a day off or 2 now. We will get them back on the training ground. We might have 1 or 2 bodies back by then, because I don't think we're going to survive carrying on with the numbers that we've got. And yeah, hopefully we've gone away from home. We've put in good performances and got good results, and we'll be working extremely hard to try and do that at Gateshead.
What is the injury situation with the lads that weren't available today? Obviously, Jordan Williams comes back into the equation for Saturday. Yeah. What about the likes of Paul Turnbull?
Turnbull with his calf again. He's had some special insoles, for his trainers and his boots. He's had acupuncture today. Obviously, he's a big miss when you look at when he's come into the side. He's done extremely well. Obviously, losing the 2 boys from Forest. Yates is he sort of felt some discomfort in his knee. He's had a scan. There's some bits and bobs that's not right in there, so we're just waiting on whether he needs surgery or whether he's going to come back to us. Tim's gone over to Sweden. That's what we've been told. So we've taken into account losing Jordan as well. These 4 players that probably walk into a lot of sides at this level of football. So what was pleasing though was Andy Coughlin's coming in goal, not put a foot wrong. Akil's done tremendous in the middle of the park, but young Meikles has deservedly got man of the match today, and really get me food for thought going forward now, because we're gonna need people now in this next phase, the second phase, the most important phase, that are going to want that, going to want to show that desire and that willingness to get 3 points home and away, which will ultimately mean that we're in the pack that's chasing a championship. So on top of that, we've got the cups, we've got the trophy, we've got the cups, we've got the FA Cup, and we've got the Lancashire Senior Cup. So we're batting on all fronts, and just want to make sure now that we're not getting stretched too far in areas of our squad. We haven't got the numbers that the boys around us have got, and if we can add to them with quality that won't just come into the squad but can come into the 11, I'm sure we'll be really competitive towards the latter stage of the season.
So where do we stand with the loan lads? Ryan Yates, as you said, might need an op, but if he doesn't, his loan ends early January, just after the Rochdale game, as does Akil's. Are you looking to extend their loans? Or?
I love them to, yeah. I love both of them. Both of them, you've seen Akil again. He's getting stronger. He's becoming more acclimatised to this level of football, what it's all about. He's got a goal in him. great kid to work with. And Yates, his performance levels this season have been immense. Once again, great kid to work with, but we've got to be respectful of there's something gone on in his knee. We're hoping it's minor and we can get him back as soon as possible, but if not, we've got to be respectful, and if he might need to go under the surgeon's knife, we hope he recovers very quickly and fully recovers more than anything, so we Forest themselves or ourselves can get him back playing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.